Welcome back. I thought today we can talk about, or keep talking about firearms. In the last tutorial, we covered rifles and handguns, and I think in this one we'll keep going, but we'll cover the maintenance feature, and that's it's represented through this red flags in both rifles and handguns, and you can see the module over here, maintenance logs. So, what is it? What it is a reminder that your firearm needs to be maintained, cleaned, oiled, wiped, whatever, right? And we do this through settings. So if we go to settings, we choose application settings, and we see this field here. And this field tells us that we have 170 days to maintain a firearm. So from the moment I add my firearm, it's considered unmaintained, and we need to add a maintenance record. Once we do that, we have 170 days, and then we'll be reminded again. If I set this feature to 0, effectively it'll be disabled. So if we go back to rifles and handguns, we'll see that this red flag reminders have disappeared. If we go back and set this to something else, I keep it on 170, which is roughly half a year. Go back, we'll see that some firearms require maintenance. So let's pick first one, and the first way of doing this is through this maintenance log button. So we can click it, we can say add maintenance log, and we can do one of two things. We can add a custom record saying I waxed the stock, or we can add a shortcut, so oil, bore snake, full clean. Let's say bore snake. So we can use this shortcut. Save. Close. Now if we refresh this page, we'll notice that this firearm no longer needs to be maintained, and we'll get this reminder again in 170 days. The other way of doing this is doing it from inside the firearm, so it's the same for pistols and rifles. And we're going to use this button here, maintenance logs. So once again, we click. Here's a log for this firearm, and we can add another entry. We'll say, well, we've oiled it. Save, close. And once again, this firearm no longer needs to be maintained. We'll do the same for another one. We'll say we've ran a bore snake through it. Save, close, refresh, and here it is. Now, if we go to maintenance logs, we'll see that this firearm's, there's two views. The first view is a reminder. So this is maintenance reminders. What needs to be cleaned. The second view is what's been done. So that's the logs. And we can see that we waxed the stock, we ran a bore snake, we oiled something, and this 223 we also ran a bore snake. So we can edit this record. We can say actually also wiped and stored. Close. Or we can just delete this record entirely, like it never happened. So if we go back to firearms, we should see that 223 is being alerted again that it needs to be maintained. That's really it. That's it for maintenance logs, other than just a quick reminder that this feature can also be viewed in a touchscreen mode. And so we click this button here to switch between tiled layout and table layout, and we can also export this list or this one to a spreadsheet. That's it. That's it for maintenance logs features, and I'll talk to you soon.